Hello everyone, how y'all doing? Hope you're having a great day so far. Welcome to the Demoscene report for the 20th of August 2025, where I summarize all of the latest news and releases from the active Demoscene community. I managed to record one more episode before going on holidays. I hope you appreciate it. As always, everything that I talk about will be linked on the description below, so you can check things at your own leisure, and they will also be listed at the Demoszene forum thread, which makes things a bit easier to search through when you're looking for something specific later on. I have a few Demoscene news to share with you, but this episode's main focus will be on the releases from the Evoke Demoparty that just took place in Cologne, Germany this past weekend. So do you have your summer drink ready? Great! Lean back, relax, let's talk some Demoscene. Starting off with a look at the out-of-competition release of this Amstrad CPC invitation put together by Aggression and Impact, inviting you to attend the Benediction Coding Party 2025 on the 30th of October in France. Then there was the release of an Atari debugging toolchain repository developed by Ildenborg here. You can find it on GitHub. Then DJ Level 3 released a video breaking down his part of a primer, the Oscilloscope demo that won Revision Wild competition this year. So a nice interesting video there as well. SIGGRAPH 2025 just took place in Vancouver last week and live streamed some of its events, including the real-time live sessions hosted by our famous IQ in the Demoscene that served to showcase several real-time applications related to graphics programming and interactivity in general. Many interesting projects here, interacting with augmented reality, editors for Gaussian splatting, faster physics engine that you can see on the screenshot here, the Desmos math plotting website being abused, new advances in RTX rendering, a lot of interesting things for graphics programmers, so definitely check it out. Then we had the YRGB 2025 being launched with the usual bunch of new amazing ZX Spectrum video games submitted to competition, one of which had a very interesting new technology in particular. Cubics featured some 3D rotations that look pretty nice, and there is a whole article interview with the developer at Time Extension that you can read to know more about it and how it was possible on the ZX Spectrum. Then Dave Borghuis, who helped organize field effects at the What Hackers Yearn 2025 Hacker Camp that we covered last week, posts a little blog report on how that went. You can read it here as well. He also gave a talk at the Hacker Conference on what is the Demoscene as well, so nice outreach there. The slides are also available if you want. And speaking of why, the Hackgyver Hackerspace did a little video report on their experience at the camp with some footage recorded on the Game Boy camera. So you can see it here, nice little video report that they put together. For the German speaker crowd, Higgie of Slackers was interviewed by Uri Bulbul on the topic of Demoscene and creative programming. This is all in German. Also beware the audio levels are a bit wonky, especially near the end, so be careful of your ears. The Modern Vintage Gamer just released a new video titled The Incredible Demoscene, Making Art with Code, where he talks about the Demoscene and some of his favorite demos, even showcases how to create some simple copper effects on the Amiga. A nice introductory video to the Demoscene overall, I think. Then we had the 26th edition of Evoke taking place in Cologne, Germany as usual, packed to its 500 visitors maximum capacity. They had a bunch of interesting new things this year, including a drone show and the world's first copper showdown, using a new live coding tool to program copper lists on the Amiga. They had newcomer Amiga coders competing there, Ken Mon, Flopin, and Nusen, who are more used to shader showdowns events, and the veteran Amiga developer Grapey, who also helped develop the copper showdown tool, was also participating. Seems Nusen was the overall winner of that one, so congratulations to Nusen there. They also had a new version of the Byte Wall setup that had a bunch of people coding effects during the party place. That's also a nice feature to have. The track music competition had the theme of jazz music this year and was won by a collaboration track between Genio, Bacter, and Saga Musics. Then the pixel graphics competition is also very special at Evoke, meaning that you have to use only the colors of specific given palette, and you can also do animated GIFs as well, as long as they respect the palette limitations. So let's take a look at the releases from this year. I'm going to skip a few. In 7th place, Outlived by Turwis. 6th place to Bala Koala with Flight of the Lizard. Some Cat getting 5th place with Northern Passage. Then 4th place to Aztega by Xim. 3rd place to this animation by Louisa. I love the fire on this one, made in Blender, I believe. And the lighting animations as well, like the reflection of the light was also a nice little touch. 2nd place to Steffest, also with an animated GIF called a NightSwimming, another masterpiece done using the latest features of his own drawing tool. He also made a making of a video. I'll link about it later on in this video report. And winner, a recurring presence at Evoke, Elko of the RSI here with some pixel art of a Lemmy, a horse, a dog, and a devil wearing a butt plug. Congratulations, Elko, on winning the pixel graphics competition at Evoke this year. The 3D scene competition had a few more entries than usual, which is pretty good to see. It was also open to remote entries. Last place went to Find the Goat, where you need to find the right camera position to actually see the image. Then in 7th place we had Atanua of Monoceros. Actually, their entry was shown without textures on the competition, which might explain the voting a little bit. Looks a lot better on the screenshot here. 6th place to Compo Crusher 2 Plus by Osmic, a pretty funny cartoon-styled ISA board here with a few interesting funny ideas on the names of the chips. 5th place to Android with Out of Scope, modeling this angry oscilloscope with a lot of very nice details around it. I really like this one as well. Rubberduck by Sandy on 4th place. I was expecting this one to place higher actually. Cthulhu definitely approves of this. Very nice piece here. 3rd place to Ollie with a birthday cake to TMA. 2nd place with some cables hanging around, a brain of some sort by Psychon. And the winner was this graffiti and skateboarding inspired entry by Louisa. Really cool concept, really cool execution, very worthy winner in my humble opinion. Congratulations, Louisa, on winning the 3D modeling competition at Evoke this year. The 4K executable graphics competition was also pretty good this year. A few Linux entries like this one from Exilia, then a couple more graphic design pieces by Writer, here a collaboration with Moko and here in Solo, and Flopine with Crochet, this staircase with a spooky rave party happening in the basement by With Love. The red on white reminded me a lot of the Mirror's Edge game, don't know if that was inspired by that or not. The 3rd place to Juvie with the Claw Simulator and some really cool lighting and interior design aesthetics, really nice colors on this one. 2nd place to a more abstract fractal piece by Lila and NR4, and the winner was Velocity by Pro and Lass with some fluid dynamics here, really nice looking as well. The alternative platforms competition was pretty solid this year as well. A lot of platform diversity, including demos for the Commodore PET, the Game Boy, and the Commodore 64 here. Some cool aesthetics on this little invitation demo for the TIC-80 getting 8th place here. 7th place to Tempest with a one-screen demo for the Commodore 64, showing this 3D wireframe scene. Then an invitation to a new Radwar party. That's always cool to see. The old school gang getting back together again. Lemon takes another crack at the Joker Chunky Roto Zoomer challenge, this time without any Joker graphics. Is it still a Joker Roto Zoomer if it doesn't have the Joker? But still a top presentation showcasing another world record variant, this time for the wider possible variant of the effect. 4th place to Beach Relaxation, a TIC-80 demo by the 7th Division using some advanced technology on the TIC-80 to display some large fonts and graphics. Really cool to see. 3rd place to a Commodore 64 techno demo with a looping animation here by Atlantis. 2nd place to Hormonally Induced by Amigals, making an Amiga demo out of what I assume were their experiments training for the Copper Showdown. Handful of cool effects on this one, a very nice surprise in the competition. And the winner took it one step further. Also for the Amiga, the Demos 2 All-Stars invite you to participate on the No CPU Challenge competition, where you can only use the copper and glitter of the Amiga to make your demo absolutely no CPU cycles. They show us a great example of what is possible on this demo. Some of these effects I had no idea they could be made entirely using the copper and the glitter. I could have sworn they need CPU for sure. Also great pixel art on this one, a great presentation, very worthy winner of the alternative platform competition at Evoke this year. Very much looking forward to seeing the entries from the competition they are doing this invite for. Then we had the animation competition, which was rather disappointing. Actually, only 3 entries and the quality was not that good. The winner was Amitak of the Solaris agency with Traumzeit. The freestyle graphics competition had a total of 18 entries, so let's take a quick look at them. Fifth place went to Netherwin with Drunk on Treasure. Then the fourth place went to Writer with some drawings from Malaga. Third place to Titus with this Raven Shaman pixel art. The second place went to Oni with this amazing image of a spice merchant feeding a 3-headed bird of some sort. I love this one, a great composition, a great concept piece as well. And the winner was Lycan with this image full of little details on all the flowers and the lacing and all of the different little things. It's titled Opium, very nice colors on it as well. Congratulations Lycan on winning the freestyle graphics competition at Evoke this year. The interactive competition had 5 entries. The last place went to Artie with an interactive fractal zoomer for the STM32F746G. Then the fourth place to a Dr. Mario clone made for the Android. Third place to CanMom with an interesting prototype of a node-based shader coding programming environment to learn shaders through a set of challenges. Interesting little concept here, although still a bit unpolished. Second place to Zoombox for the Texas Instruments 99 for a computer, and the winner was Beer Rescue by the Solaris agency, a single screen platformer for the Commodore 64. Gameplay seemed pretty fast and fluid for the Commodore 64, some good graphics as well. Very nice little game there. The winner of the MP3 OGG music competition this year was Tio with a Rausch Signal. And then we had a one-screen ANSI and ASCII Amiga competition, one of the few competitions open to remote submissions this year. The winner was this one by Hammerfist. So I was working on this logo and a cat pounced on it and managed to take over. So nice cat bombing ASCII here by Hammerfist. They also had a one-screen ANSI and ASCII competition for a PC, which had a few good entries as well. Let's take a look at them. I'm going to skip a few of them because they are a lot. Fifth place to Oni with a Glance, then fourth place to Warpus with this cool iguana here, third place to Necro with Carnival, and the second place was titled Mirror, a collaboration between Nail and Savage of Fire. Very nice gorilla here. And the winner was Nail again, but this time in solo mode with his tribute piece to Ozzy Osbourne here. The PC 4K intro competition was one of the highlights of the party for me. 9 entries overall and a top of good quality releases. In last place we had a compo filler by Schlumpy with his usual techno banger soundtrack here. Then a little joke entry with fractals by Mandelbrotchen. Prato Fiorito for Linux features some nice procedural flowers here as well. Then we had my party favorite, which was a soliloquy by Writer. This should have won the party in my humble opinion. Some top dark melancholic mood on this one. Great music and visual progression throughout. Abstract, hypnotizing, introspective banger right there. I'm shocked that it got placed so low. Then we had a couple of 256-byte intros. First by Orbi and Sensenstahl, and then by Harakiet. Third place to Alcatraz, which also should have placed a bit higher in my opinion. I love the audio, the mood, the cinematic attention to scene details on this one. Absurd quantity of different content and progression that it had was really cool. Second place went to Epoch with Linux 4K, also very solid release, one of Epoch's best in my humble opinion. Love the lighting and shadows on this one, the cinematic mood, the bloom on it. I was not a very big fan of the audio in it, but a great intro nonetheless. And the winner was this one, Nuance with Rao, with I guess of a kind of follow-up to XO, the one Evoke last year. I had a similar dark vibe to it, urban city setting on it. I love the cables hanging detail, really set a good mood there. There was a really good touch. Good audio production as well, also had a storyline of some sorts, but the final scene with the anatomically limited people kind of broke the immersion for me. Still a very good 4K intro. Congratulations, Nuance, on winning Evoke 2025 4K intro competition again. So yeah, congratulations on that one. And then we had the PC 64K competition with an intro for Mac M1 that didn't run properly on the projection system, so it will hopefully be released at another event soon. Third place to Detritus by the Pets Mode, an 8K with some very nice techno music and solid rave scenes there. Missing a bit of color and post-processing maybe, but a solid little intro there. In second place we had another banger soundtrack, but this time for 64K for Linux by John and Doc, the Wonder Duo, doing some banger intros lately. And the winner was CSI of Stargaze with New Forms, a very stylish 8K intro only, full of colorful scenes and nice music. Very worthy winner on a very small but competitive competition at the PC 64K intro competition at Evoke this year. And that leaves us with the PC demo competition left to go over. Last place went to the mandatory Farian joke entry. 7th place, worst is Yarig, trying to get the stream banned on Twitch again. 6th place to Wide Load, the Finnish group presenting a very Finnish summer demo experience. Missing a sauna, but they told me that it was broken last year. Resistance did a fast-made drone filler with some 3D assets and photos, getting a 5th place here. The pacing of the camera being a bit faster than the audio BPM kind of ruined it for me, but very good 3D on it though. In 4th place, Sentinel 7 by Science, doing their own Vulkan engine rendering on Linux. Very nice 3D scene demo, but kind of short, just 1-2 scenes in it. Then we had 3rd place to Gaspod, who had one of his usual concept demos being released. Falling had a nice idea. Got a bit confusing if we were falling down or if we were falling up. That kind of broke the concept for me a bit, but I did like the scenes on it. The syncs with the soundtrack were also very on point, and the overall idea behind it was pretty cool. Second place went to Tea Drinker with a very mellow soundtrack and nostalgic 80s aesthetic without abusing the usual VHS filter cliches. Brilliant little demo here as well by Tea Drinker. And the winner was Still with another masterpiece by them. Very simple concept, brilliant execution, perfect soundtrack to bring it to life with the different momentums of intensity in it. Really loved it. Very good use of their tool that is now named actually Tixel. Used to be Tool with 2 O's and 2 L's, and now it's renamed Tixel. So yeah, very good releases at Evoke again this year. Sorry I could only sofa scene it this time, but the budget we have is the budget that we have. The releases are already up on scene.org. The VODs of the live stream are almost all available at Twitch. I think only one of the seminars is missing from there. And the CCC Real Live channel and post-party page is promised for soon, with links to all the photos, reports, etc. So keep your eye out on their website. Meanwhile, Steffest already released this video entry, an amazing making of video of his pixel graphics entry NightSwimming that you must definitely watch. A lot of small details here that he explains how he built it. And also Bala Koala also posted the time-lapse of a drawing of his own entry, Flight of the Lizard, also worth checking out. Completely unrelated to Evoke, we have a new contender on the ongoing Joker Road to Zoomer Chunky Challenge, this time targeting the Amstrad CPC, brought to you by Vanity. Check out a fan service here, just freshly released before I recorded this video. And yeah, that's it for this week's report. I'll be heading on holidays for the remainder of the month. If you can attend or follow Xenium or Chaos Constructions this coming week, they both promise some good releases. There are also a bunch of other Demoscene events coming up afterwards as well, so check out demoparty.net for the full listing of them and try to attend where possible. As always, I hope you found something interesting in this video. If you did, please don't forget to like, subscribe, share the link with a friend that you might think might also like it. And if you're feeling particularly generous, please donate me something through my Patreon, patreon.com/psenough. You can also buy me something from my Amazon wishlist that is also linked on the description below. It would help a great deal to keep this thing going, since I am mostly dedicated to content creation as an income source these days. So yeah, any help does help. I'm taking a couple of weeks off, as I mentioned, but I'll be back with more videos in September. Until then, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy the rest of your holiday. Don't forget to wear sunscreen. Bye bye everybody. Take care.